This is Live Vespers and Sabbath Sermons. Welcome to this episode. We started this series about a year ago. Our live streaming schedule is Friday at 7 p.m. and Saturday at 10:45 a.m. My name is Joel Ang. This episode presents Preacher Joel Lang from the SDA Sermons YouTube channel and Sister Rachel Reed from the SDA Sermons YouTube channel. Each video will have something for you, whether you have a question about a market beast or you are wanting to be an SDA but not sure what it is like. Check the description below for many helpful resources. Subscribe, hit the bell, and click the like. If you know someone who needs spiritual help, share this with them. Enjoy this episode. Welcome to SDA Sermons with Joel Yang. How's everyone doing? It's afternoon right now, and there's sun outside. Still having sun. That's one of the good parts. Oh man, I'm carrying this mic because it's been crazy. I'll just have to unplug it later. I forgot about this one. I was so busy with the other camera, this camera here, that I really totally forgot about my microphone. Okay, so now let's just start right now. How was lunch, everyone? Do you have a good lunch? I had a good lunch. Nice food for lunch. I cooked my lunch today, which I haven't done in many weeks now. I haven't cooked for a long time. I'm happy to be cooking again. Okay, guys. We're going to start episode 84. It would be nice if I can do every week of, today. Yesterday was what? 82. It would be nice if I can do 3 episodes every week. That would be really good. That would speed us up to 100. Because I'm really far behind from 100. Sorry if the audio is bad because I'm trying to move some stuff, my furniture around. Okay, now let's go to our opening hymn. Sister Rachel did not join us for the afternoon session. So, okay, let's go to our hymn roll and pick 86. It's called How Great Thou Art. Not how great you are, it's how great God is. Sorry, I have to just move. Slide down. Give me 1 minute, guys. I did something on this thing earlier. Okay. I'm just have all my stuff over here. Just move my stuff around. Okay. Now what I want you to do is okay, let's start. Opening hymn 86, How Great Thou Art.
Because I forgot to share the screen, so I have to do it again. Man, I can't believe I'm so forgetful. 88. It's I sing the mighty power of God. Now, with this time, I better put up the lyrics on the screen. Brain, listen to me. Put up the lyrics. Okay, I'm just going to do a half screen for the lyrics. The piano, too. I'm going to share screen. The two of us. Oh, this won't work. Okay, let me just see. Maybe I'll just twist the camera. Gosh, okay. Let's start. This was more like a practice session instead of a live stream. You get everything ready in the live stream. This, I even forgot to scroll down to the next slide. the next verse. Man, I can't believe that. Man, something is going wrong today. I don't know what's wrong. Okay. Oh boy, and the camera's also messed up. Sorry, today is a bad camera day. Anyways, so let's just start out with our opening prayer. Let's pray, everyone. Full screen, it's much better. You can see more on the screen. Pray. Our Father who art in heaven, we want to thank thee. You again blessed us with the time, afternoon to come together to finish up the parts, the last part of the series. Please help us to get this properly, because if Satan can mess up our health, he can mess up our spiritual connection with you. Please, in Jesus' name, amen. Okay, we're going to our next part of NEWSTART. Now, what's the next part of NEWSTART? Now, what does NEWSTART mean? We already went through this yesterday. Nutrition, exercise, water, sunlight, temperance, air, rest, and trust in God. And that's what a NEWSTART means. For those who didn't listen to yesterday's topic, go to my channel homepage and you will find yesterday's topic. So nutrition is proper nutrition. We have I think I'm going to skip this to the part afternoon session. Just keep in mind it's going to be really short. It's already 10 minutes. It's not really short. So yeah, I'm just going to do afternoon session. It's going to be like maybe this morning was like more than 2 hours if you counted the introduction, but for the sermon it's only 45 minutes. I could do another 45-minute session again, but I think I would do just like a half an hour session, since in the afternoon everyone's lazy, right? Afternoon's like not a good time to really preach, but I don't want to continue again next week, you know. That's why I'm gonna just waste some time here. Now, after dinner, don't talk about after dinner. Nice try. After dinner, everyone, it's already snoring. If after lunch is 0 views, after dinner it's gonna be minus 10 views. Okay. Temperance. Now we're going to go to temperance. Now this morning we went through news. Now we're going to go to charts. Now chart is going to take maybe another 45 minutes, because if it took news 45 minutes, then it's going to take 45 minutes. Just 4 letters. Now temperance. Like everybody doesn't have temperance. Now why is temperance so important? What is so important about having temperance? Now we don't have temperance. Our sleep schedule is going to be messed up. Our food is going to be messed up. Our exercise is going to be messed up. Our water is going to be messed up. Everything is going to be messed up. Now, let's talk about temperance. Now, in temperance, we will have to go through all. It's going to temperance, right? Will be the time we'll spend much longer on the topic. Okay, we're going to spend really long on temperance. So, yeah. Okay, temperance. We'll have to go through all the 8 laws again. Now, temperance, actually, temperance requires for everything, except trust in God. We can have all the trust that we want to have in God. So all the 7 laws of health, minus the 8th one. Okay, the first one, nutrition. What is nutrition? Nutrition, the cars need oil. Cars need oil to run. Just turn the camera a little bit this way. Yeah. Man. Cars need oil, gas, all those things to run. So how about our bodies? Our bodies, of course, we don't put oil and gas in there. But nutrition now, do you pump your gas until like overflowing gas? You won't do that. That's going to spoil your car. So should we put too much nutrition in our bodies? Just temperance. Now broccoli has N-acetylcysteine for fighting COVID-19. Now not only broccoli, but broccoli, kale, spinach, garlic, all those have the N-acetylcysteine, or NAC. If I say N-acetylcysteine, it's like a tongue twister, so I say NAC. That's actually, you can take it in supplement, but okay, I'm going to go to that slide again for you. So Ellen White says, not that I must, if I made this statement, have done so in expressing the idea of working away from the use of all drugs to concoct at the apothecary. We have no use for them. So now, if you cannot, because I'm not gonna read the whole thing because it's really long here, but I forgot which book is this on. If you don't know which book it is on, just take a picture of it or write down if you are a speed writer, or if you're a speed reader, quickly read because I'm moving on to the next slide already. Now temperance on nutrition. Broccoli has NAC. Now your body, NAC again and again and again. Now what if your body has cancer? Tomato. But because it has some, let's say, because I forgot what vitamin that, but your body needs to care for your eyes. Carrots, vitamin A. Now, if you just keep eating broccoli, number one, soon your stomach's going to be tired of that. We call it in our language, jela. So our stomach is going to be, our stomach is going to be tired of broccoli and say broccoli. I need something. I need something to fix the eye. Okay, I have enough to fight COVID already. Now I need to get something to fix the eye. Carrot. But now if you keep eating broccoli and spinach and garlic and kale, you keep eating all those. Your body said you need something different. That's why. So I must have temperance, right? Now exercise. Eat. Now why do we need temperance and exercise? So you exercise 24/7, 365 days a week. Okay? Anybody will do that? So temperance on exercise too. Now imagine if there is no break of exercise. Soon our muscles are going to be messed up. So imagine if you like to play baseball and you play baseball all day, or you like to walk. Let's say walking is a better sport. Now walking, if you like to walk, you walk all day. Soon you're gonna break your legs. That's why temperance and exercise too makes them important. Now, if you like basketball and you keep playing basketball whole day and whole night, soon your body's gonna say, basketball, I'm tired of this thing. It's gonna make me weak. Too much of this exercise. That's why. So exercise is also very important. But exercise is, no matter how important that thing is, like water. Water is the most important thing in our body. Everybody got water bottles today, including me. Everybody brought water bottles, but okay, now I just want a quick reminder that this is no church. This is just my living room where you can drink as much water as you want. Oh, temperance, I forgot. But well, I won't be able to drink so much because I'm speaking, and if I drink while I speak, I'll never finish speaking until midnight. That's why I have to just, of course, I have to drink when I'm thirsty. Anyways, so now let's talk about water. Now, water, if I say you should need 8 cups is enough, but you say, oh, if water is good, water is almost like everything now. People can go for food without food for like days or even weeks or even a month. People can go without food. Jesus fasted how many days? 40 days, 40 nights. He did not even eat one crumb. Now water. The most you can go without water is like what? 2-3 days and you're gone. That's why, even though water is so important for plants, for humans, for fish. No, for fish, they can never have temperance of water. Especially for my fish. I take him out for a few minutes. You have seen his water change. Especially for my fish. I take him out of the water for a few minutes to change his water. He's going to get me all wet from head to toe. I'm going to have to take a shower again. So anyways, enough of joking, because I don't. If I just tell jokes the whole sermon, we will never ever finish. So, okay, I have to hold myself a little. I'm gonna like so a little jokey this afternoon. Okay, so now water. If I say drink 8 glasses of water every day, should you drink 24 glasses? No. That way you're not having temperance. Oh, 6 laws of health, because we cannot have temperance on temperance, right? Sounds weird. So, yep, 6. Now, sunlight. Now, what happens if you stay under the sunlight forever, ever and ever and ever? You're soon gonna become like a dry piece of wood. So that's why everything needs temperance. Now, no matter what you do, you must have temperance. Because temperance, right? Because too much of a good thing makes you sick. Yeah, too much of good broccoli, too much of good spinach, too much of good kale, all those things. Too much of them is going to get you sick. Instead of making you good, instead of eating broccoli and you stay healthy, now when you eat broccoli, you're going to get sick. Because your body had already enough broccoli. And they don't know what to do with all those extra. And if you keep doing exercise, soon you're going to be injured, right? Too much exercise is going to get your bone painful, your everything painful. And let's say if I tell someone to do exercise and they do not do exercise for 2 weeks, they forgot, they didn't go to their tennis lessons. And I say, do exercise. And then suddenly they go and play tennis for 10 hours. What's going to happen? They're going to have body aches. Not eggs, aches. Body aches. You're not going to lay eggs. Body aches. You're soon going to get painful all over because when you do not do it for a while and you suddenly do so much of it, you're going to get sick. Water. Now, 8 glasses of water is just nice for you. But imagine if I drink 100 glasses of water. So I'm going to become a big sized man. I'm going to become too fat. And then, of course, besides that, fatness is not so much of a worry. But besides that, it's bad for your health. And sunlight. So sunlight. If you keep staying under the sun, you say, oh, sunlight makes you grow and sunlight is so good for you. Sunlight has a good source of vitamin D. You know that? Don't get the vitamin D from the store because why would you want to spend, what, $7, $8 on just a bottle of vitamin D when you can get a free one? Yeah, I have a free one right now. Can I move my desk here? At my side, I'm going to open this one. Here also has tons of sun. I'll let you see it for a while. You can't even see it because it's too bright. Oops. You guys see, look how bright outside is. Look how bright that is. So, yeah, I'm just going to get vitamin D from outside. Sunlight. If I stay here too long, if I stay here for let's say, sunlight is good. If I stay there for 3 hours, what's going to happen? I'm going to get skin cancer. I'm going to get overheated. That's why too much of a good thing makes you sick. Now, little in everything makes your body healthy. A little sunlight, a little water, of course, a little sunlight, a little water, a little exercise, everything. So if I just keep putting my hand here, if I say, oh, I'm going to get some sunlight, I'm soon going to get, instead of sunlight, what am I going to get? Skin cancer, right? So I cannot get to my sun. And I'm not going to use sunscreen. Sunscreen is not good. I'm not going to use sunscreen. I'm not going to use sunglasses. Yep. Even people who are not Adventists say sunglasses are not good. So that's why I'm not going to use any of those. So that means, but of course, when you get the sun, now the sun, should I look at the sun like that? sun is so bright, man. I just close my eyes. I can see the light. Anyways, so if I just look at the sun like that, I'm going to become blind. Now, but sun is good for your eyes. Of course, don't look like that. Hey, sun! Don't do that. But of course, that's why. But just looking like that, still you still get some sun. If you're facing the sun, look like this. I'm not gonna look up. Like if you just look straight ahead, you're still getting some sun in your eyes. So if you wear sunglasses, it's not good for you. Temperance now. Air. Yeah, of course. The air, right? You know how it works? Air is super fast. And I could imagine what would happen if a traffic police got in there. The air would get how many tickets a day? 2 billion maybe. So the air goes in, it speeds through, and then it comes out. So why can't you just keep... I can't even do it. Can you? Why can't I just keep breathing in but don't breathe out? Because when you breathe in, it goes through your body, and then it becomes dirty air, and it becomes carbon dioxide. And then it needs to come out. If it keeps staying inside, you're gonna get sick. Too much of anything gets you sick. Now, so the plants, right? I'm just gonna tell you something. Should we have plants in our house? Why should we? They make new air for us. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, should we have rotten plants in our house? No, why? Makes us sick. Good plants make us healthy. Bad plants, rotten plants, stinking plants make us sick. So that's why we should have plants in our house, but make sure the plants are healthy now, because healthy plants produce healthy air. Bad plants, weak plants, rotten plants, dead plants produce weak, rotten, dead air. And you don't want to breathe that kind of air, do you? Now, I preached before that the gases, you know, all the rotten stuff you have gases. That's why we shouldn't keep garbage in our house. I don't mean paper garbage, like food garbage, meat garbage. If you're a meat eater, you should stop eating meat. Now, let's say, if you keep rotten meat in your refrigerator, let's say if you bought meat from February 6, 2022, and now it's what? February 26, 2022. Or if you, let's say if you, actually, Jesus said not to eat meat. I forgot who said not to eat meat for outside for 2 to 3 days. Now, if I bought meat on Sunday, the 20th, and today is the 26th of February, 1 week already. Actually, when you kill the meat, if you want to eat them, that's the best time to eat. But all the times to eat meat are worst. But it's not so rotten yet. But if you wait for like 3, 4 days, it's already rotten. Now, let's say if my pet died 3 weeks ago, should I just keep him in the house, or should I throw him out? Throw him out. Or if I have a dead leaf falling from my plant, what should I do? I keep it and say, oh, that one, I'm gonna have less air. I'm gonna keep it in there. No, you gotta throw it out. Keeping your dead stuff in there, it has some kind of bad poisonous gases. If released, it's not good for you. That's why. If anything rotten in your house, throw it away. Now, if you have rotten vegetables in your house, that's why we should take out the garbage every day. Oh, Temperance on that too. Of course. I mean, you're not. Anyways, I'm not gonna talk too much, but take out the garbage every day, because just now I cut string beans. When I cut away the string beans, when did they harvest it? They could have harvested long ago, like 2 years ago. But not 2 years, because it will be rotten by then. Because no fridge and everything. Now that string bean, okay, it's in my garbage bag. It's tied, and it's at the door waiting to be thrown out. Now, if I keep that bag for 2 weeks, what's gonna happen? You won't even come to my house. You can even smell it from 2 miles away. Or let's say you are a meat eater because we're still giving up. Let's say if you decide you're gonna give up chicken today, you throw away the chicken or the pork. I'm gonna say pork because that's the one you better give up. Let's say you take the pork and you throw it away. You take the pork and put it in the plastic bag and throw it away. Put it there. What? And then of course it will have some kind of gases, right? And those gases are terrible for you. Okay, let's go back to air. Okay, rest. Rest is good for you, right? The other day, I forgot to tell you. I told you earlier, if you watched part 2, I had leg pain on my knee on the right side. Of course, what did I do? Oh, it's time to go to the doctor. I have leg pain. No, I went to bed. The next day, I woke up. I think that was yesterday. I woke up. It's not painful anymore. That's why rest is good now. And just like a few weeks ago, if you follow around, you would have seen. Look at my hand. My hand. When you swing your hand and you walk, my hand accidentally hit the wall too hard. Well, I didn't do it on purpose, even though I do it on purpose sometimes when I get into bad mood. When I do it, well, even though I didn't purposely do it. Because if you look at my hand, right, I'm just going to show you what I mean. Because you say, just hit the hand on the wall. It's no problem. Like, if you look at my hand, right, my hand, if you see all those things on my hand, I have some kind of problems here. Really rough skin and all those things here. But you guys just don't know. But yeah, this morning I woke up here really painful. I just went and put lotion right away. And it's gone right now, actually. But here was the trouble spot, Here, one time I hit my hand there on the wall, was bleeding. I just went to sleep. It was okay the next morning. Now, but now if I say about sleep is good. Should I sleep whole day? No way! It's gonna get you sick also. Your body, if you sleep whole day, of course you need some exercise too. You sleep whole day. You sleep whole day, you don't have time for trust in God. You don't have time for air. You don't have time for sun. You don't have time for nutrition. You don't have time for water. You don't have time for anything. Is that good? No way. You're sleeping whole day. That's not good for you. Because you're just sleeping the whole day, you won't have time for other things. Now, but I'm not saying you shouldn't sleep. If you heard that, hey doctor, please check his ears. He said not to sleep. I didn't say not to sleep. Sleep is good for you. I'm going to talk about that when I get to sleep. Now, okay. Next slide. Now, should we eat bad foods? Now, we must have temperance in good foods like broccoli, carrots, tomato, bread, avocado, oranges, apples, all those good foods, right? You know how you can tell what's a good food and what's a bad food? Did God make soda? No. Did God make orange juice? No, but he made the oranges. Did God make coffee? No. Did God make marijuana? No. Satan planted those after he sinned. Did God make tobacco? No. So what God did make is considered not healthy for you. Okay? Now people say, oh, God made meat. Well, God didn't make meat. He didn't. He just made the animals. And people say, well, animals, I can use that to make meat. Like he didn't make orange juice. Instead, he made orange, and people say, oh, whoa, maybe you just squeeze the orange and make orange juice. Did God make wine? No, but instead he made grapes. And people just came out with the idea, oh, let's let's make wine with the grapes. Just people ideas. God just made. So God didn't make the bad stuff. Now, if God didn't make it, that means we shouldn't eat it, right? Because if God didn't make it, He knew that would be harmful to our health. So He said, you know what? I think you shouldn't eat it. Now, Now God made water. Why did God make water? Because water is good for us. Why did God make oranges? Because oranges is good for us. We must have temperance in good food and to eat bad foods. 0 bad food should be eaten. Temperance in good food, 0 bad foods. Air. Now, where can we get air? We get air in the country. That's why God asked His people to move out to the country. Now, if you live in a suburb, let's say we live in the suburb. One side of your house is facing Main Street. One side of your house is facing Florence Park. Which side of the house, which window on which side of the house is still open? The one facing Main Street or the one facing the park? The one facing the park. Why? If you open one facing the Main Street, when you open it, what air is gonna come in? Stinky, rotten, disgusting car gas, truck gas air. When you open the house, the back window close towards your backyard or to the park, you're going to get better air from there, even though it's not the best air because there's still a lot of people walking by sometimes, animals, cakes, dogs, cakes in the park, What's dogs, cakes? Yeah, dogs, cakes in the park, all those things. That's why it's still not the best. Okay. This is the slide. It says, life in the cities is false and artificial. See? That's why Ellen White says not to live in the cities. Now, it was not God's purpose that people should be crowded into cities, huddled together in terraces and tenements. In the beginning, He placed our first parents amid the beautiful sights and sounds He desires us to rejoice in today. The more nearly we come into harmony with God's original plan, the more favorable will be our position to secure health of body and mind and soul. Okay, rest. What's rest? Now, sleeping time equals what? Healing time. If you want to heal, if you want to get healed, you should sleep. But of course, should you sleep 24/7? Say, oh, it's gonna heal me. Oh, when you walk, ow, I scratched my hand. Cutting onions, ow, I cut my finger. Cooking, ow, I burned my hand. Oh, you know what? I think I'll go to sleep. When walking to sleep, ow, my dog bit my hand. Then go sleep all day. That's not gonna work for you. Sleeping time equals healing time. Now let's say, if you injured yourself at 8 p.m., you scratch yourself, let's say you scratch yourself on a sharp surface on the wall. You can go to bed by then. But if you scratch your hand at 12 noon, what do? Now, how to stop bleeding? Now, when you are bleeding, try to avoid garlic because garlic is gonna make your blood flow. But if not, just eat garlic. But now, when you sleep, let's say if you cut your hand chopping onions in the middle of the day at 12 p.m., you don't go to sleep. Instead, you know what you do if you cut your hand? Now, if you want to stop your pain first, just put your hand under really cold water. I did that before when I poked myself with a knife. I put my hand under really cold water. But in last times, my mother injured her hand or something, and I just started to put her hand in the ice. Of course, it was better. Now, if you want to stop bleeding, put your hand under the ice. That's also going to stop pain too. best. So, and then of course, if it's a small cut, like what I always have cuts. Cuts. Why do you come to me? You know what I do? Go to Hope for Health or Hope International, and we bought in what's that? The frankincense and myrrh lotion. I'm going to show you guys. A minute, I'm coming. I'm sorry, but this one. Now, this is let's say if you get a cut, you know what you do? If it's in the evening, like time for bed, just go to bed. But let's say if you just have a cut, you just put this one in the middle of the day. And also before sleeping, just also put this one on your cut. It will. Yeah, hope for health. It's really good. I'm sorry, but I'm really looking at advertisement in the middle. Sorry. Man, I'm doing an advertisement, I think. Anyways, let's just go to the next slide. So now, should we wear? Look, I sleep. Should I wear this one to sleep? Should I wear this pant to sleep? No. Must have my own bed clothes or pajamas or whatever you call them. You must have your own clothes for bed. Now, should we sleep on feathers? I used to sleep on feathers before, but sleeping on feathers is not the best because we're like goose, are we? That's why we shouldn't sleep on feathers, and the clothes worn during the day should not be worn at night when we sleep. Trust in God. So look, trust in God is the head of all those. If we have trust in God, we believe God will protect us. But let's say we know God will protect us from. He promises Psalm 91 that He'll protect us from the pestilence. Psalm 91, you can watch that sermon. It's on my YouTube channel too, the second most popular one. You just go to popular uploads there, and you can find the second one. Trust. I mean Psalm 91, yeah. Psalm 91. So we don't have to be overly scared of the virus, but we have to know that the virus is there. But we know God will protect us. But if I say God will protect me and I go, I'm not sick yet. We are putting ourselves there. We shouldn't do that. We must be wise that God will protect us, but that doesn't mean I can think that there's no virus. Of course, we must meet our maintenance too. Okay, next slide says, look, trust in God. Why? For He shall give His angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways. That's Psalm 91, verse 11. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and the dragon shall thou trample under feet. This is God's promise to us. And when He promises something, He's not like me who always break my promise. You know me, I always break my promise. He's not like me. He is a person who never forgets, never sleeps, and he will always keep his promise. In conclusion, let's go to our closing hymn. You can see how bright the sun is. It's shining directly on the lens. Man, I'm gonna get it shining here anymore. This is perfect for the camera, but okay. Now, anyone can pick your song. Okay, 93 is a nice song. All things bright and beautiful. Closing hymn. Okay, I think someone better help me to control the slides and the lyrics. If not, it's gonna same story as the opening hymn. 93. I would have it just. It's called All Things Bright and Beautiful. And I always get mixed up about 92 and 93, but no, today I picked 93. Just on purpose. Share my screen. Okay. Okay. Let's start right now. I have to just change this thing here. Okay, today's song's a little different. All Things Bright and Beautiful. We want to play the opening section, the chorus first. Then we go to first stanza, then chorus, then second, then chorus, then third, then chorus, then fourth, then chorus. Then we will end with chorus. Okay. That's how we're going to plan to do it. Okay, ready? Let's start. Oh, wait, I have to just. Okay, that was nice. Let's go to our. Oh, you notice the same logos, huh? Oh. Oh, there should be pray at the beginning. Let's pray, everyone. Our Father in heaven, we want to thank you that you have blessed us, that we might go through part 3 of this NEWSTART series. We want to pray that you will help us to always keep this thing, because this thing is really important, because if we don't have NEWSTART, our lifestyle will be messed. Please, in Jesus' name, amen. Alright, everyone, we want to thank you for joining us in today's video. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell notification, hit the like button. Wait. Oh, man. My sermon's over already. Anyways, let's go to our, anyways, yeah, we already did that. So, yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and hit the like. We're going to see you again on Friday at Vespers. Actually, on Saturday, I think we're gonna have 2 again because 2 is going to speed us up, right? Anyways, yeah. All right, we're gonna. Man, that sounds horrible. We're going to end right now. All right, bye.
Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell icon, and hit the like button. Thank you, and God bless you. See you again next time.